saw people, places, and things. We barely had arrived. Friends asked us to describe the people, places, and every last thing. So we unpacked our adjectives.
What's up, guys? I'm checking out more Seun Kuti, and this one is with Egypt 80, and it's titled Gimme My Vote Back. C.P.C.D. I don't know what that means, but this was requested by John Niels. Big shout out to you. Haven't heard this before, but we have heard Seun Kuti in the past. African Dreams, I remember that song was a jammer. I really enjoyed it. Haven't listened to it since, or not since, but like I haven't listened to it in a while, but yeah. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Give me my vote back. Ooh, okay. Starting off with a little bit of jazz. Wonder if he's still making music. Probably.
Give them my votes, then no give me democracy. Business not the priority, instead of the working majority. I give them my votes, and them abuse it. New government, new excuses. You promise to give me peace, and you give me war.
As old as time.
You promise me justice, and only jail the poor. You promise jobs, and you close the factory. But there's always work in the penitentiary. Ah, yeah, yeah. Every few years politicians come. They come from the left, them come from the right. Every few years politicians come. Some come from the right, some come from the left. They come with them party and them media. Them same lies and promises. They come with them slogan and them speeches. With them same words and policies. They come with their politics of hate. And they come divide us. They come with their politics of fear. And they come divide us. Again and again and again with the votes. I'm a government. All over the world, them give us.
Corporate public control department.
Like the new name for government.
Corporate public control
The
department.
director, not the president.
Corporate public control department.
Like the new name for government.
Corporate public
Pulling up lyrics,
The
by the way.
manager, not the minister.
Corporate public control department.
Like the new name for government.
Corporate public control
Senate, the legal department.
Corporate public control department.
Like the new name for government.
Corporate public control department.
Army man, a gates man.
Corporate public control department.
Like the new name for government.
Corporate public control department.
Tell me nana. Tell me nana. Yeah. Tell me nana. Tell me nana na 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 na. Now I cannot see the students protesting, saying where the votes we give for education. Now workers protesting. Yeah, say we no vote to lose we occupation. I said they no see the hungry and they no see the sick. They no see we suffering and they no see the weak. Yeah, body bar. I give them my votes, but then no give me democracy. Business not the priority, instead of the working majority. I give them my vote and them abuse it. New government, new excuses. You promise to give me peace and you give me war. You promise me justice and only jail the poor. You promise jobs and you close the factory. But there's always work in the penitentiary. For my people, yeah, yeah.
Give me my vote back.
Yes, we're taking back the government.
Give me my vote back.
And we're giving to the people.
Give me my vote back.
Yes, we're taking back the presidency.
Give me my vote back.
And we're giving to the people.
Give me my vote back.
Well, we're taking back the rights.
Give me my vote back.
And we're giving to the people.
Give me my vote back.
And we're taking back the Senate.
Give me my vote back.
And we're giving to the people.
Give me my vote back.
Well, we're taking back the law.
Give me my vote back.
Yes, we're giving to the people.
Give me my vote back.
Yes, we're taking back the power.
Give me my vote back. 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 Give me my vote back.
Hey man, this song is a bop. I like
Give
this.
me my vote back.
Also, it definitely leads to interesting discussion.
I give them my votes, but they no give me democracy. Business not the priority, instead of the working majority. I give them my votes and them abuse it. New government, new excuses. Promise to give me peace and you give me war. You promise me justice and only jail the poor of my people. Promise jobs and you close the factory. But there's always work in the penitentiary.
Wow. I mean, that was a banger, bro. I definitely enjoyed that one. Not only from, the production standpoint, but obviously, just given the context of a song like this, you know what I mean? It's definitely, like I said earlier, the type of song that will raise, discussion, which I think is always, good. A good, healthy discussion is always nice. But yeah, I definitely think he made some valid and legit criticisms when it comes to government officials, their abuse of power, unfulfilled promises, that sort of thing. And I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, I'm also of the mind that, okay, this administration didn't fulfill, this promise to me. They didn't, do what I wanted them to do. I feel like on the same side of that coin, or on the other side of the coin, there's people who are like, okay, this administration did exactly what I wanted them to do. They fulfilled my promises. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a scale or something like that. You know what I mean? Because like one side is getting what they want and another side isn't. And maybe there are people who aren't getting anything out of it who feel, completely invalidated. But I think one thing I've learned, I recently finished watching The Wire for the first time. Fantastic show. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. And if you have and you're pining for more, I suggest New York Undercover or something like that for sure. But watching The Wire and like how there's a character Thomas Carcetti, like how he like initially started, his campaign promising to do XYZ for the community and really make sure that the people are heard and looked out for and all that. Like all the promises he made and he didn't really get to fulfill any of them, and it's not because like he was evil or didn't want to. It was simply because he couldn't, you know what I mean? Like the budget and having to pay for this, that, and like it definitely gave me a greater insight into just all that it takes to run a system like that, you know what I mean? So I kind of like I definitely agree with some of his criticisms, and I think he's completely validated in thinking the way he does. But I think there's a lot more that goes into it a lot of times than simply this government official is just evil and they tricked us. And like I feel like a lot of times it's probably not that, but I'm not gonna say that a lot of times it isn't that. You know what I mean? Because yeah, that definitely is a thing that can happen, especially when you're in that position of power. Um, but yeah, I definitely like the overall concept of this song. I like that it can generate a discussion, and you know people are right, and or people have the right to feel this way when the government official that they elected to office doesn't fulfill the promises that they said they would fulfill. But at the same time, like I said, I think it's an interesting dynamic because I feel like a lot of times there are like legit government officials who, want to do right by the people, but who simply, like Thomas Carcetti, get caught in that cycle of, well, okay, we don't have the money for it right now. We'll just cut this, cut school, cut or not cut school, like cut teacher salaries, cut police salaries and that sort of thing, and then make time for something else later on, and then he just kind of, or then they just kind of get caught in like that, cycle of postponing, and it never really, taken off. So I can understand, both sides of the coin in this equation, but yeah, I thought this was a great song though, very interesting. But yeah, that's Seun Kuti and Egypt 80. Give me my vote back. What does the C.P.C.D stand for? I still don't know. But yeah, do I have anything else to say about it? Also, he mentioned like essentially letting the people decide, given the power of government, and like change to the people directly. I don't know. That would be tricky to like really. That would be tricky to navigate because I feel like everybody, for the most part, would be kind of out for different things. Like there would be somebody saying like, "Oh, free cheeseburgers for life," or somebody saying free beer for life. Like um, how do you single out like the more important and realistic demands or needs of the people, without relegating some people to the same you know uh neglect that you yourself once felt, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like how do you say like, okay, this is right, but no to this, and then there'll be that same section of people that were like, oh man, they're misusing the government, they aren't treating us all as equals, and then there'll be another like wanting of a different government system after that, you know what I mean? But I enjoyed the song. Definitely, like I said, got me yapping a bit. And I think whenever a song can do that, it's definitely a very good song. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it as well, make sure you smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. That being said, much love, stay safe, and peace out.